Hi, this is Nomi, Shannon, the Raw Gourmet. Today I'm going to make you the simplest, easiest, tastiest little salad dressing you're ever going to make for yourself at home. And let me tell you, a lot of people when they are transitioning into raw food, they eat lots of salads, but they can't let go of running out and buying bottled salad dressing. And I think it's because they think they like it, but it's also because they're afraid of making salad dressing. So I'm going to make a bunch of salad dressings for you over the times in the videos so that you get used to it. But there's also a little book of salad dressings, a little ebook of salad dressings you can get at my website for $7. And that's www.rawgourmet.com. So today, this is no equipment necessary kind of a dressing. I've started with 2 tablespoons of raw tahini. This is a lovely brand, Artisana. There it is. I'm just using a little bowl. And I just need a half a cup of orange juice, which I'm going to just do up really quickly in my very trusty orange juicer. This is called a Citrus Star. It's very inexpensive. You can, for a nice electric piece of equipment, you can check it out at rawgourmet.com. It's called Citrus Star. The products are on the left-hand column, halfway down the page. And I like it because it's already more than half a cup. That's why I like it. It made more than half a cup in 20 seconds. It's very efficient. It locks so it doesn't keep dripping. It makes delicious, delicious orange juice. So I don't need all of this. I'll get a fork and I'll just add, just like you do with any kind of a recipe where you're adding liquid to either dry or in this case the tahini. You add it a teeny bit at a time and so it incorporates. What it's doing here is it's turning the tahini into almost like little curds. And I have to keep stirring to re-emulsify it because the orange juice is acting as an acid and the tahini is a fat or an oil. There's plenty of that in there. And so every time I add the juice, it needs emulsification. It's very similar to making mayonnaise or incorporating an oil into a vinaigrette, something like that. So I was, how much over? I was 2 ounces over, so I'm obviously going to go by taste, but this is a recipe from the Raw Gourmet, so. And all it is half a cup of orange juice and 2 tablespoons of tahini. Then you can kind of season it like you like. Pretty much in the book it says to use ginger. I think that's a great idea. I got this ginger at, you guessed it, Trader Joe's. Came like this. One nice trick with ginger is, if you don't think you'll be able to use all this up very soon, is cut off what you're going to use and put the rest in a baggie in the freezer. The thing is, once you freeze it, you never want it to thaw. Just keep it frozen and grate it frozen. Honestly, I do not usually peel the ginger. I'm just doing it for those who feel they should, to just see to do it. I just grate the skin right in it. Doesn't bother me one little bit. Now, I have a ginger grater, which gives you a nice fine grate. But I also have, I think I've owned this for, 20-something years. It looks like a box grater, only it's not a box. And it's fine on this one as well. It's bigger pieces, that's all. So the recipe calls for a teaspoon of grated ginger root. That is a lot. That's a lot of standing here and grating. So I might actually resort to the bigger grater because this very fine grater is going to take maybe more time than I want to spend in the videos. Okay, so now I'll take show you how it works on a larger grater. It goes much faster because they're larger. I don't get the teeth sharper, but it's just, the mini grater is very, very fine. So more of this fell in than is adhering to this. There we go. And I'll go back to this again. If you preferred, in other words, if you're making, say, a ton of this, not just this small serving, which makes about half a cup or a little more, you could do it all in the blender and you wouldn't have to grate the ginger at all. Just put it in with the orange juice and make sure it's well blended. So that's very gingery how I just made it. And then a little bit of cinnamon. And I did have a curry powder listed, but I wasn't able to find my curry powder, and I know it's just divine with Chinese 5-spice powder. And Chinese 5-spice powder is made in different ways by different manufacturers. This one has got, let's see, where are you? Star anise, cloves, cinnamon, fennel, and pepper. And then finally, a little bit of salt. I'm going to use this is Herbamare and this is Trocamare. They're both wonderful seasonings. They're raw and they have many, many different ingredients. They're made in a very specific and very lovely way in France. Trocamare is spicier, so since we want nice taste in our salad, I'm going to put some Trocamare in. So now all I'm going to do is whisk it together with a fork. And I've got my delightful salad dressing made in just a few moments. I wish we had smell-o-vision because it's got a wonderful scent to it. There we go. So this is Nomi Shannon, the Raw Gourmet. This is orange tahini dressing, which is on page 107 on the Raw Gourmet. The recipe is half a cup of orange juice, 2 tablespoons of tahini, and seasoning and spices of your choice. This is Nomi Shannon, the Raw Gourmet. I hope they have a great raw day.